Oh shit. Here we go. Hey. I'm trying to hide my identity, y'all. I am trying to hide my identity. Let's see. What's going What's up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Peace and y'all. I'm trying to hide my identity. I'm trying to see if TikTok won't ban me if I hide who I look like. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Where's everybody at? Where we at? Man, let me take this shit off, honestly, y'all. This shit's stupid as fuck. Let me see. Yeah, I can't be doing that, man. Okay. Where the people at? Where y'all at? Where the people at? Where the people? It hit too close to home. Bird Gamer, what's going on? What's it called? Burbank Gamer. I have no idea, bro. I don't watch sports. I can't help you with that. That's something I can't help you with. I don't watch sports, so I don't know. I can't tell you, bro. Sports doesn't excite me. Yeah, it doesn't excite me. I don't like LeBron James. I'm not gonna say I don't like, but I don't like what LeBron James stands for. You feel me? What LeBron James has been doing. So that's what I can't tell you. I can't do nothing about that. But peace into my people. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Hold on. Let me get my moderators on here. Here we go. Let me get my moderators in here. Loyal Goddess. And then as we go through, you know what I'm saying? As we go through, we'll get some more moderators, y'all. What's going on, man? I'm so glad to be back. TikTok cannot keep me down. You know what I'm saying? TikTok cannot keep me down. As you can see, this is my 5th account now. Whoever's been following me, this is my 5th account. Thank y'all for blowing up my video. You feel me? I appreciate y'all blowing up the video. It was needed. It was necessary. I talked to the universe. The universe was like, yes, here we go. Man, this is what it is. This is what it's about. It's about when you first starting up, it's like all the trolls start coming in, right? And then then you have artificial people in here, like OBJJ. You know what I'm saying? Peace. What's going on, Rita? How you doing? Peace. Okay, Rita, here you go. I got you. Get you as a moderator. You know what I'm saying? We'll clean up the chat a little bit just in case. Yeah, it's good to be back on here. Hold on, y'all. Let me put on some some good music. Make a backup. I will make a backup. Once I get to a certain amount of people, I'll make a backup just so people can follow. But then again, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to basically go get big on TikTok right now because they change the algorithm every so. You know what I'm saying? Every so often they change the algorithm, so it's kind of hard for people to go viral, to go live the way it's me. Yo, what's good? What's going on? Peace in, y'all. Peace. What up, cuz? You still down low? I don't know what the hell you talking about, bro. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what's going on, y'all. How's the news out there, huh? How's the news? What's going on, y'all? What's going on out there? Pretty Riri, Robin Bailey 19, how y'all doing? My eye, Loyal Goddess. I don't know who else is in the mix. Obviously, there's 200 people in here, but hold on. Lavinia Jones, what's going on? Hold on, yo. Let me see. I gotta make sure this shit fit. Quick. Shut cub. Thanks for the message earlier, Lavinia Jones. What message? I don't know what message you're talking about. I don't know what message. Hopefully, whatever the message was, it helped you in any way. Because the way that I do things. 5 years ago, I would have considered this one material. Now I just want to. The way that I do things, I'm like, I like to make people better. You feel me? I like to make people better. I lead people better the way that I come through. You feel me? That's at least that's my intention. You feel me? I still need a copper crown and a bracelet set made. Oh, they here. They here. I got them right here. Nah, I can't even. I got them right here. I got them right here. Let me know. You feel me? I got them right here. Let me know. You feel me? My eyes, I hope you're not talking about mine. Nah, I got more. You know what I'm saying? I make them as I go. So if anybody wants them, they're right here. I try to sell as much as I could before my last TikTok got deleted, but y'all know how TikTok do. Y'all know how TikTok is, you feel me? Y'all know what TikTok do, you know what I'm saying? How much the set go for? So what's it called? A bracelet is $30 and then a crown is $70. So yeah. So 100 to get you a set. And they ready to go, honestly. I got a few. I gotta make some more. I gotta make some more. But yeah, let's get. But do y'all see what's going on around the world, Rob? Now, you know, if y'all have been following me for a while, this is nothing, y'all. This is nothing. This shit that's California's going through, you know what I'm saying? Not only California, but you have all parts of the world that are going through shit right now, right? The thing is, people are just not showing you. Not to mention, they have cranked up. Yo, what's going on, Harlem Zadi? Not to mention you have HARP that is doing damage throughout the world because like I said before, these people basically have been given permission to basically get rid of their science experiments, and now it's time for that, because not only is what you call Nibiru in the atmosphere, what you call Planet X, whatever, there's different names for it. Planet X, Nibiru, Nemesis, what you got? What's it called? Shango. There's different. Remember when the movie Eternals, whoever watched the movie Eternals, right? Remember when I was breaking that movie down and I showed y'all the red sun towards the end? He was a big being that looked like Galactus when he came through, and he was like the red sun. He was telling people basically he's coming for judgment, that we did this to ourselves, and he's coming for judgment. He's going to release a hell upon this earth. for those who are not supposed to be here and those who are not ready. So this is what's happening now. This is the great start of it. Now you see the animals. You see the animals acting out. A God has just sent me a video earlier. About these birds. And now remember when the animals were going in a circle, like the sheaves, and you had the ants, you had all these animals going in a circle. Now someone just sent me a video of birds doing it. Oh, that is so disgusting, man. Birds are, oh, that is so nasty. Oh, this is so disgusting. But yeah, so let me see. Oh, interesting. Oh, no. I garnered some. Let me see. But yeah. I don't have the video. I thought it's not saved on my thing. But yeah, so this is what's happening now. Now, this is basically, so you watch animals. Whenever animals are going, whenever animals are changing, right? You watch nature. Nature shows you everything that you need to know. Nature tells you what is going on. Let me change this color. This should get back to my, there we go. Nature shows you what's going on. Nature tells you what is going on, because the fact of the matter is animals are still connected to the earth. Animals are more connected to the earth than any of us here, because we ourselves have been taken out of our environment and put into these structures that basically are hindering our energy, that's blocking off our energy. You're inside of a you're inside of a four corner. You're inside of a square, which a square is a containment energy. And then over the containment energy, the square, you have what you call a ceiling. You know, it's called a ceiling because what does it do? It seals your energy in. Whatever energy that you put in the house, it seals that in. So the energy that you're basically supposed to be interacting with nature doesn't get to you. Vice versa, you're not getting to nature as well, because you're not able to interact with nature. So now when people see like bees or not flies, but snakes or anything in that nature, they're afraid of it because they've been so disconnected with nature. They have no connection to these things anymore. Back in the day, that's why in the Bible it says they give you dominion. You know, they give you dominion over these things. And now, so people are so disconnected with it, they have no idea how to communicate with nature, and all you have to do is slow down and talk to it. Nature is more afraid of you than you are afraid of it. But because you've been so programmed to look at what's on the Discovery Channel and all these other TV shows that make you afraid of animal, lions attacking people, monkeys attacking people, and then or other animals, what they're supposed to be doing, and then you see that and you're like, oh my God, I'm afraid for my life. Whenever I see these people, I'm afraid for my life, and you're running away. But no, these animals are more afraid of you. So if you start looking at nature and seeing how nature is changing, right? Nature is changing because now this new energy, this new frequency is on the earth it's permeating into the earth. You can see what's going on with what's outside, right? The weather's changing. People around you are changing, right? People are either the NPCs are showing out. There's been videos of, I'm gonna see if I can find some glitch videos of people glitching out. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me see if I can find some videos of people glitching out. Usually I would have some videos ready for y'all, but I just got home a little bit ago. And I didn't have time to do any of that shit. But as you can see, because animals are peace brother, peace in. Yeah. Yo, Outroker glitching out. That's old. I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about like just regular people in public. I'm talking about there's a video that I got let me see of people glitching out. There was this lady that was in her car and she couldn't get away from her car. Like, she kept on going to the car and closing the door. Going back to make sure the door's open, closing the door. And the door is closed. She's just making sure the door is locked. She kept on going back to her car to make sure the door is locked and the door would be locked. She'd go back to make sure it's locked and the door would be locked. So it is what it is. You just found me 5 minutes ago for it. That's what's up. Appreciate love that. Welcome to this. Welcome to my channel. This is what we talk about. We talk about shit that matters. We talk about stuff that the news media is not gonna talk about. And usually, if I'm not on here, that means they basically have banned my live, because this happens a lot. Let me see something. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I don't have it here. But most definitely I find videos all the time. I just don't want to spend my time looking at videos and ignoring y'all. Y'all feel me? That's all it is. I don't want to ignore y'all. If I'm here, if you guys are here, I want to give y'all my undivided attention. And I got so much information pertaining to what's going on. And I just don't want to leave you. But so 2023. As you know, this year, matter of fact, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Let's go.
As we sing Name, which means our bow to each blessing, to each gift from the divine.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on, watch this, y'all. Let's watch this right quick. Let's watch this right quick. Divine Unity. What's going on, Shiki Day Day? What's up? Just posted a picture of the grid I found inside of cloud too. Yep, there you go. Yeah, man. What's it called? So a lot of, there is kind of like, so a lot of people don't know, y'all. We are underwater. We are literally underwater. This is why the sky is the color that it is. It's the color of water. It's blue. And then whenever you guys see these rockets that are being shot up in the air, right? These SpaceX rockets and whatnot, when they tread over the dome, because if you don't know, we've been in a dome, right? And so when these rockets tread the space of the dome, you see streamers, kind of like the boat. When you're on a boat and you see what's behind the boat, you see the water treading behind the boat. It's the same thing that you see in the sky. So we have been taken underwater. Remember, we were the planet Tiamat. If you ever done research, or have you ever heard of the planet Tiamat? We are still on what you call the planet Tiamat. Tiamat is the name of it on a celestial level. That's why. So there's different variations of Earth that has been created to give you the reality that you're not existing on the same planet. Meanwhile, you have been on the same planet this whole time. So planet Tiamat is the same. It's the same planet that we are been, but it's a water planet. It's a 98% water planet, and we were water beings. That's why mermaids and everything exists and whatnot. So when they created this dome atmosphere for us, right? That's how do you think they know? How do you think they can tell you about your weather? How do you think they're able to predict the weather a week in advance? Who does that? Who who predicts the weather a week in advance, right? They're telling you tomorrow it's gonna snow, it's gonna be a heat wave the next day, it's gonna be a tornado the next day after that, you know what I'm saying? And they tell you Jesus Christ is coming in a few years. Like, who does that? They only tell you that because someone must be creating something. If they know this stuff, someone must be creating something in the background. You feel me? And this is literally what's called the Wizard of Oz effect. It's literally because you have someone in the background, right? This is why nature, I talked about this before. There's a reason why, like, nature is green, right? Nature is green because the green screen basically shows you illusions, okay? The green screen shows you illusion. When you're in TV production, they use a green screen, right? Because the green screen shows you illusions. So, again, is it positivity? Hold on. Pops in here? I thought I saw you. Is positivity in here? No? Maybe. But what's it called? And what's it called? And basically what it is what was I saying? Yeah, so the nature is green because nature is what's up, Pops? What's going on, my boy? Peace. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. And what's it called? So nature is green, so they're able to show illusions off of you, okay? Now the dome is not what you see. Just like a stage, right? When you were a kid and you were like on stage and your parents are watching you on the stage and shit like that, and when you're on stage, you see these lights. You see these lights on top of the stage, these tracks. It's the same thing for us. We are literally, that's why they say the world is a stage. We are inside, we are on a stage. You're playing a character in this game, this grand scheme of games. You know what I'm saying? You're playing a character. You're not who you are. You know what I'm saying? You're playing somebody here. Your soul, your soul manifests itself here in order to play a character. This is not who you really are. You're just in a character in the grand scheme of things. You're participating in the evolution of the planet Tiamat, planet Earth, planet Gaia, Ki, whatever it is that you want to, whatever you want to call it. So think of a movie, right? Think of a movie that has you have the good guys, you have the bad guy, and then you have to have a storyline, right? So in this storyline is basically it's all about your spiritual awakening. You know, you evolving into a galactic being to get away from this planet. And this is what's happening to us right now. So everything that we're in is literally an illusion. Literally is an illusion. None of this shit is real. None of this shit is real. You just think it is real because this game is just so goddamn good. That's what it is. This game is just so good. But you're not living everything. What's going on, tacos or nachos? Yo, y'all be having some of the funniest names, bro. I tell you that. Y'all be having some of the funniest names. But yeah, let's check this out right quick, y'all. Let me see if I can find. First of all, look at this. So look, I told you. Look, I'm saying, what's it called? What's it called? We're entering a period in time where there's going to be entities here on Earth. They are going to be entering here. This is what all these portals are coming through, are happening. These portals are opening, not just the ancestors are coming through, but you're having beings here that are not supposed to be here. Okay? You're having beings here who are not supposed to be here. And they're going to be taking over these empty vessels to operate through them. Just to let you know, they're going to be able to take through these empty vessels and operate through them. Someone just sent me this picture of this video of Nelly. Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all. Hold on. Tell me, does this look normal? Hey. Now. Hey, that is one sweet ass demon. I'm gonna let y'all know, boy. That is one sweet ass demon. Not to mention, that is a very sweet ass demon. He's got some sugar in his gas tank. But look at him throwing up look, you see him throwing up the Baphomet sign, right? He's throwing up the Baphomet sign. Not that is not that that sign is bad, because that sign honestly is supposed to repel evil entities, right? It's funny, right? Because as you can see, there's an entity within them. There's an entity within them. There is an entity within them. Because a lot of people think that, a lot of people have the misconception that when you sell your soul, that, you know, your soul basically disappears from your body and blah blah blah, whatever. The Illuminati got your soul. But honestly, what really happens is, like I've showed videos before, they make, whenever you become famous, right? Whenever you become famous, you have clones. You have multiple clones. You're selling your soul like you're selling your DNA in order for your body to be physically copied. Because why? You have something special. Like Nelly, he can rap, he can whatever, you know, he's entertaining. He likes to be watched. People like to watch him because he's entertaining. He can rap, whatever it is, you know. They put these characters in your mind for a reason. Not to mention these people, these celebrities that you see now, these people have been venerated through you before. They have been shown to you before. This is why when you see them, you have some type of infinity towards them, right? Because you've seen them in your past life, and your past life, and your past life. These are the same people being reincarnated into your face. That's why they're called the immortal beings. They are the immortal beings, the immortal clones, because they've been popping up in your face over and over and over again. And you think, oh shit, this man is new. Oh shit, you know, oh, Nicki Minaj is new. Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj is, you know, thousands and thousands of years old, you know, at least a clone copy of it. That's why I've showed people over and over and over again that people that you've heard about in the past, these celebrities or these soul people that you're celebrating, whatever, they look like them. They look like them. There's a reason why, you know. There's also why they say, oh, you have what you call a doppelganger and whatnot. These people know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know what they're saying. So when you sell your soul, you're giving permission for your body to be copied. You're giving permission for your physical body to be copied, and then now what you have is called an empty vessel. Some people ask me, what is the reason of a clone? Well, what do you think the reason of the clone be? Right? Let me ask you a question. So the people who run this world, right? They're practically like old, you know, decrepit, you know, creepy, you know what I'm saying? Like people like George Soros, right? People like Bill Gates, right? People like, you know, David Rockefeller, these type of people. These are the type of people that they put in charge of. First of all, let me drink some coconut water because I'm making parched right now. And Florida water, it's called coconut water. Florida's finest, you feel me? And so these are type of people that run the world that they put in charge of you. Okay, let me be clear. So let me ask you a question. If you were a young, beautiful young lady and whatnot, would you give these people a chance? If they come up to you, hey, Ripley 6669, I think you look beautiful. I want to go home and have sex with you. I want to procreate with you. I want to do that. Hey, loyal goddess, I want to take you out on a date. I'm a billionaire. You can have all this stuff, right? Yeah, I want to, you know, say, hey, Rita, hey, how you doing? Rita, you smell good. Is that Bath and Beyond you got on going on here? Is that Bed Bath and Beyond you got in your hair? Is that Victoria Don't Tell Nobody that you got on? These are the type of people that run the world. So would you give these people a chance? I don't believe you would. So when people ask me what are these clones for? Well, these clones are basically created, they're curated as a means for them to feel what it's like to be with a young person, right? A young person to basically share their body with, take their body and do all types of things. It's not just to have sex. I'm gonna let you guys know. Why do you think? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this. Let me hold on. Did I get that video? Damn. There was a video that was sent to me. I don't know if I saved it. Hold on, y'all. I hope I saved it. It's not in my thing. So, but basically But basically, all of these. There's a video that someone. Hold on. Let me see if I got it. Hold on. Let me see if I got it. No, that's not it. That's not it. But I got a video where someone was basically telling me that they were showing me a video where all these celebrities and all these politicians were what's it called? They are related. Well, there's a reason why they're related, because they keep it in the family. These, the 13 bloodlines, or the majestic 9, the majestic 12, the what's it called, the Council of 300, the Council of Nicaea, skull and bones, all these secret societies that nobody, and let me tell you, they're secret society, but the secret is amongst them. They are in the club. This is them, right? This is them. And you are just outside of that. They are in the middle of it, but you are outside of that. And it's the middleman that controls everything. And then from the middleman, you have higher entities that are not of this realm, that you cannot perceive, that are running the middleman and telling the middleman what to do. So, meanwhile, they keep it in the family because it makes their bloodlines pure, and it makes them being able to, whenever they're about to, pass out, whatever, or get unalive, then they can reincarnate into that same bloodline and be part of that same family. So when people ask what is the reason behind those clones, it's because the type of shit that they do. Like, you ever seen, I don't need to go any deeper to that, but you ever seen Hunger Games? What do they do in Hunger Games? Or Schindler's List. You ever seen the movie Schindler's List? What do they do in that? What do they do in that? So these people basically are here because it's all a game. The only people who really aren't really able to have fun are you. Yeah, Halle Berry's cousin Ellen. Yeah, exactly. So that's because they're all in the same family. These people are created. They are literally created. So you think Halle Berry is a real person? Nah, those people are literally created. They're put in your face so you can adore them and celebrate them and whatnot. These people are literally created for you. You feel me? So, but meanwhile, these people, they create these individuals in order for now these entities to come through. Why do you think? Let me ask you a question. Where did these celebrities go all of a sudden? Remember Justin Bieber when he came out? Hey guys, so I have this thing called cerebral palsy, right? One eye was working, one eye was closed. He couldn't talk properly. Where did Justin Bieber go? I haven't heard from him in a while. I haven't heard from so many celebrities in a while. We've never heard anything about them because everything is shutting down. They have to get ready because Nibiru is here. This is why everything is being torn apart. California is being torn apart. The whole world is being torn apart right now. And it's because of the Great Transition is here. It takes years because people think that one day here is is the same amount of days in the cosmos. Nah, that's not how it works. Time doesn't work the same way in the cosmos as it works here. So I believe the proper time is 1,000 days. 1,000 days here equals 1 day. No, 1,000 years here is 1 day in the cosmos, right? 1,000 years here is 1 day in the cosmos. So again, whenever things are happening here, you think it's slow. It's really not. It's just happening. It's the way that you perceive time. Your concept of time has been so reduced to basically the increments of how can I say it? So you the only thing is you're disconnected. We're disconnected nature. So nature has no time. It abides by no time, no law and whatnot. But because they have created law for you, they have created time for you in order to abide by. You basically perceive the concept of time that they have put out for you. But time doesn't exist. Time doesn't exist the way that you think it does. You need time in order to basically put yourself in a space and an awareness to know what's going on, to know how that planet runs. But other than that, it doesn't exist the way that you perceive it exists. So this is why it seems like it's taking a long time for this transition to this transition to happen. For this transition to happen. Now I see people talking about I'm scared. This is not the first time it's happened. This is not the first time it's happened. Matter of fact, there's a book that the CIA wrote about this because they know about this shit. They know about this shit. The CIA, every single person knows about it but you. And they will never come out and tell you that this shit is going on because you basically should know. Out of all these people talking about it, right? All these conspiracy theories, right? People talking about conspiracy theories, but literally all the conspiracy theories have been right. All the conspiracy theories have been right. How to hide evidence in Cali, have a mud flood, everything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So again, like I said, these guys are being given permission to destroy their work. They have been given permission to destroy the work, and that's what's happening. So all these entities that came out here and created amongst us, the Greys, the reptilians, the what's it called? The Nordics, the Arcturians, all these subspecies, and all these hybrids that were created from these beings, they are again totally destroyed. All these soulless beings, they are being destroyed. They are being evacuated from this planet. You feel me? It's a theory until it's proven true, and it's all been proven true. No cap. No cap. It's like, you know what I'm saying? People talking about it's a theory. People who talk about it's a theory. Well, where did it come from? Where did it come from? In order for a theory to be a theory, there has to have weight to it. It has to have some substance. Now, the theory itself, the whole theory, the way that we heard it, everything may not be true according to the way that you heard it, but it has to have substance. Where did it come from? Where did it come from? It's kind of like the telephone game, right? You playing a telephone game, you're telling this person this, you're telling this person that, and then it goes all the way down to the last person. That person's not going to have everything correct, but he's going to have like 2-3 words of it, maybe 4 or 5 if that person is lucky. But other than that, they're usually on the same path. They're usually on the same path. So you got to understand, hey, where did it come from? Where did it come from? Because the saying goes, there's nothing new under the sun. Okay, if there's nothing new under the sun, that means the shit that you hear about, the shit that the people are talking about is bound to happen. It may not happen the way that you may think it's happening or the way that you were told it's happening, but it's happening. And according to Earth right now, shit is going down. Shit is going down. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Gotta drink some coconut water. Gotta stay hydrated. I need to fight these demons. I'm about to whoop some demon butt. You feel me, y'all? Let me see, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Where is okay, library. Yeah. If you scared, don't be. Yeah, this has happened before a multiple times, a myriad of times. Y'all just forgot. That's all it is. Yeah, that's all it is. Y'all just have forgot. That's all it is. Y'all just forgot. Hold on. Ew. Hold on. Okay, Ripley, you say you confused. What are you confused about? Let me know what you're confused about. Tell me what you're confused about. Let's try to, clear up your confusion. What are you confused about? How does one stop reincarnation to not come back to the specific word, get more good karma? No, to stop reincarnation, you need to figure out who you are. That's why. It's kind of like going to school, right? If it's kind of like going to school and learning information. If you know what the teacher is teaching you, right? If you know what the teacher is teaching you is lies, when that teacher is teaching you in the class, it's not going to interest you. It's not going to interest you because you know that teacher is lying. Because that's what they've been to do. Because a lot of people don't know, right? School is put here to lie to you. School comes from the Latin word skule, and from the Latin word skule, which means to hold you back. Well, I mean, I've talked about this before. What are they holding you back from? What are they holding you? If you want to know what they're holding you back from, look at the subjects they're teaching you. They're teaching you English. They're teaching you history. They're teaching you math. They're teaching you science. They're teaching you chemistry, language arts. So if the root word means to hold you back, so they're holding you back from all those subjects. They're literally lying to you. So again, if you know that they're what they're telling you is lies, it doesn't interest you. It's the same thing with reincarnation. How do you know that you have to reincarnate in here all over and over again until you clear your karma? How do you know they're just not telling you? Because I'm gonna tell you this: when you transcend this realm, when you leave this realm, the only thing that leaves is this physical vessel. The consciousness, the soul of what I am, lives on forever. It lives on forever. So I'm not gonna forget anything. I still gonna know who I am. This body is dissolved. The body is the earth. The body is the earth. The body goes back to the earth where it came from. That's why I have this physical vessel. This physical vessel is a representation of this earth. So I come from the earth. So that's why I look like this. You feel me? So it's a physical vessel of the earth. So when I leave, I don't take this body with me. I take my soul with me. My soul is what powers this body. It is the generator, the power source to this physical vessel. This physical vessel is nothing but a suit. It is a spacesuit. Just like astronauts who really don't go in the in the astral world, right? How you gonna? It's like astronauts who really don't go in the astral world, right? Right? They have a suit. They have a suit to go into what? Space. But technically speaking, right? Kind of they are going to space. Why? The reason why, because NASA has stated once you're 60 miles above the stratosphere, then you are what you call space. Okay, so technically, if they go past 60 miles up in the atmosphere, right? They call then they could be labeled as going to space, right? But here's that number 6, right? Here's that number 6. But just let y'all know, it's a suit. Every planet that you go on, every planet that you incarnate on, you're going to require a different suit, because that planet is going to have more. That next planet is probably going to have more hydrogen. It's probably the other planet is going to have more nitrogen. It's probably going to have more oxygen. It's probably going to be a mixture of both. Or you're not going to be able to breathe, or you can just breathe through. You're not going to be able to breathe at all. Maybe you'll need a mask on. But guarantee you, whatever planet you end up on, you're going to have the suit required for that vessel. I mean, you're going to have the suit required for it to be on that planet, because it's just a ship. Everything that you're on is a ship. Relationship, situationship, friendship, mothership, spaceship, everything is a ship. So it's always moving throughout space. So you're going to require a spacesuit for that. You're going to require whatever it is that you need. And that earth, that mother, that planet that you're on is not going to let you starve. It's not going to let you die without you having the basic necessities in order to survive on the planet. That doesn't make sense. What mother is going to let her child suffer? What mother is going to let her child suffer? Would your mother let you suffer? And some people in here are probably going to say yes, Well, Mother Earth is not like that. The great mother is not like that. Just to let y'all know. So just understand where I'm coming from. I hope y'all understand where I'm coming from. But let's watch this shit right quick, y'all. Let's watch this shit right quick. Let's get it. Smith Cassandra, I see you. What's up? Let's get it. Let's watch this shit right quick. How you? Oh.
Folks, this is a multi-parts in one Q&A video. We have received a ton of questions about the Creative Society, their predictions on an exact doom date, and the things they say are going to happen. I've actually had some email interactions with one of the individuals from the Creative Society, and they do want to chat at some point in the future. But since the questions keep coming in and there seems to be a anxiety about it.
So this guy right here, I like his videos. He is foretelling in his videos. He tells the truth, bar none. He doesn't hold no punches whatsoever. He basically has said that he's been talking about this for years, mind you, for years. I've been watching his videos for years. He's been talking about this shit for years, and he knows that there's a cataclysm that's coming here to Earth, right? And he knows we're right about the time. This cataclysm happens every 12,000 years, every 12,500 years, give or take. You know what I'm saying? Because time is not real; it's cyclical. So depending on the frequency of the frequency and the vibration of the planet and the people, really, then this is when it happens, really. So because again, Earth is a school. So if things are not aligning the way that it should be, then things will be wiped out and then start anew. You feel me? So let's continue with this.
Let me just go ahead and address a couple of things right now. First, the vast majority, there's a bunch of things they use in their model, but the vast majority of the timeline and things like that they use in their model come from an earthquake record that they got from volcanodiscovery.com. This is what they show. And they basically say that it shows this upward trend that when it continues based on...
So the Creative Society, it's that video that I posted. I posted this video. Hold on, let me show y'all. Let me see if I can show y'all right quick. Hold on. I posted this video. Damn. Oh, man.
Bañamos a mi papá, bañé a mi papá. Enjuáguese bien la boca, enjuáguesela, aquí le estoy lavando sus dientes.
Yo, I don't know how some Spanish shit got on my thing. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. There we go. Here's the credit.
We're now entering a more dangerous cycle of cataclysms of 24,000 years. In the meantime, the planet's ecology was killed and the planet's immunity weakened. While we have not even entered the peak of the cycle at this point, disasters...
So they basically came to our planet, killed our planet's ecology, basically the immune system of the planet, you know, raping all her oil, which is her bloodline, which is her lifeline, right? The planet's oil, what they steal from her every single day would be synonymous to your blood. So think about it, someone's taking blood from you every single day. Think about that. Someone's taking blood from you every single day. So they're basically killing the planet on a physical level, and it's doing that. It is doing the same thing to you, right? Mentally, spiritually, physically, is doing it to the planet, and so it's the same thing that's happening to you. They're doing the same thing to you.
Disasters and cataclysms are already escalating at an alarming rate. In this case, underground bunkers will not help, as they will simply melt, because magma is ascending from below.
You hear that? So magma is ascending from below. You have magma coming up from underground. So these celebrities who have bought these underground bunkers, they will be flushed out. They will be flushed out.
And now, the key question of our report: how much time is left before the catastrophe of our cycle happens? Please take a look at the seismic activity graph again, please. You can clearly see the exponential growth and uncontrolled exponential increase in the number of earthquakes. This progression has a mathematical pattern. So having calculated it together with the best scientists, geologists, and analysts, we have modeled the progression in which earthquakes will accelerate in the future. And what we discovered was utterly terrifying.
Ooh.
Why?
Utterly.
Take a look for yourself.
Ooh.
As you can see, the rate of increase in seismic activity is shocking.
Ooh.
At each successive stage,
It's
the
shocking.
number of earthquakes increases 3 times as much. The more earthquakes will happen, the magnitude of them will increase more.
Ooh.
And by 2028, there will be 1,000 destructive earthquakes a day.
Per
on
day.
Earth. Whereas in 2000...
Per day. There will be one. Now, just because, I'm going to tell you this, y'all. We have earthquakes every single day. And the majority of them, we don't feel. Why? Because they're minuscule. But what does that tell you? That doesn't tell you. That just tells you don't feel it on the physical level. You don't feel it on the earthly realm. But guess what? Inner Earth is feeling it. The planet is feeling it. So it's still shaking up the planet in a way that you cannot feel yet. But it's going to increase even more. So little earthquakes also matter. It's not just about the big quakes, but little earthquakes matter because it's also shaking up the planet as well.
2036, there will be over 1 million earthquakes a year. Just think about it.
Hold on, what'd she say?
6. There
Hold
will
on.
be over 1,000 destructive earthquakes a day on Earth. Whereas in 2036, there will be over 1 million earthquakes a year. Just think about it. More than 1 million earthquakes a year. What is this, if not our end?
Tell her. Tell him.
Already in 2028, life will be almost unbearable. That's literally in 6 years.
Literally.
Just think, your comfortable family life, your business, your plans will be over in 6 years.
What did I tell you? I be saying, I'm like, why is people working? Why are people working? Let me Palo Santo this shit. Why are people working? I said this shit. Why are people working? Y'all talking about who is this and where did you get the video? Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Just know I got the video. This is what I do. What you talking about? You must be new to my channel. You must be new to my channel. But like I said, don't worry about it, sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? You wanna look at the video? It's on my TikTok. That's all I got. I'm gonna tell you, it's on my TikTok. But what's it called? Yeah, you just lit yours too. That's what's up. But yeah. So we didn't finish watching this video. Let me show y'all. Let me show. So you talking about where do I get these videos from? These are people that have been doing these for we up. What's going PA, what's up? What's it called? These people have been doing this research for years. I'm gonna let y'all know that. Hold on, man. Just like this. Okay. These are the people that NASA don't want you to watch. These are the people that NASA don't want you to listen to. Why? Because they're telling you exactly the opposite. Matter of fact, NASA's not even telling you this. If they are telling you it, they're putting it on their website and hoping that you don't go to their website to find out. They're not going to go out into the public and do this. And remember last year when that NASA employee came out and basically told you that basically the sun is doing this really weird thing, and the sun is basically like it's about to explode. Remember what they did to him? They put him in jail. They put him in jail. He chained himself to the Chase Bank because he wanted to get this information out there. Him and other people, they risked their lives in order to try to get this information to people, and they put him in jail because they don't want people to know this information. Again, they're never going to come out and tell you, hey guys, it's the end of the world. Remember the movie? I think it's the movie the day after next. If it's not the day after next, it's probably 2021 or 2021. Remember when the politician was up on the podium, right? And then they were like, it was the president. Remember when the president was up on the podium? He was like, "Oh, sir, do you see the world is going to an end? What's going on? Can you give us an answer?" I think it was the day after tomorrow. He was like, "Can you give us an answer? We need help and stuff like that." And he was like, "Everything is gonna be okay." Hey, as soon as he said that shit said boom, boom. Hey, the earthquake started coming. The water was shifting. Everything was gone. Because why? These people are paid to lie to you. Remember, politricks stands for polytricks, many lies. That's all they do. Many lies. That's what politics stands for. Many lies. Poly means many. And tricks, it comes from the word tricks. So all they do is lie to you. They have been put in your face in order to basically sell you and give you a lie. That's all they do. That's all they do. You feel me? This is the end for some people. To people who are not spiritually aligned. And that's why my topic tonight was supposed to be, does spirituality matter? That was supposed to be the topic. But we totally went the right field. Just let you know. This is the right way. But let's continue with this. I want to continue showing this guy.
Math and extrapolation should result in millions and millions of earthquakes per day, destabilizing the entire planet in just a couple of years. The problem is that this is magnitude 3 to magnitude 9. And yes, there's a pretty substantial curve, but the curve goes down if you use magnitude 5 to magnitude 9. It also goes way down to nearly flat if you use magnitude 7 to magnitude 9. And one of the issues is that in the last 2 decades, especially in the last 3 decades, they have gotten a lot better at recognizing all those little earthquakes. It's standard knowledge that before about 60 or 70 years ago, they were missing up to half the magnitude 6 earthquakes on the planet. When it comes to the lower magnitude ones, the ones that are harder to see, it really wasn't until the last decade or even the last few years when seismometers really were much more widely distributed, especially in other parts of the world, not outside of the United States, that they were really able to confidently say, yes, now we're capturing them all. So if you just go on how many are on the record, yeah, it's going to look like that. They had no way to actually see these ones way back in the past. And so that's a really critical point to be made. It shouldn't take away from the fact that there are several other things that point to the coming years, coming 2 decades, as being a very tumultuous time geophysically on this planet.
Tumultuous.
But in terms of using magnitude 3 to magnitude 9 over the last several decades, it really, in my opinion, offers a skewed perception of reality. I also wouldn't be using the volcano discovery records. I would use a combination of USGS, GeoNet, and the European service as well.
For anybody asking for his YouTube channel, it's called Suspicious Observers. Right here. That's his YouTube channel, Suspicious Observers. He's really good at what he does, honestly. He's really, I respect him. I really respect what he does. And he's like, his saying is, eyes open, no fear. That's so he wants you to see what's going on, y'all. This is what he does. You feel me? He's been doing this shit for years. So I respect this guy. I really fuck with him.
Which are more complete. And so that's number 1. Number 2, their main thing that they say will happen with the moment of big disruption is when at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the magma breaks through and comes in contact with the ocean. And they say when this happens, there will be a super
that red and blue
explosion,
baby,
like you get whenever you pour, melted, scalding metal into, say, a tub of water.
Now,
the problem is...
Now, you see what's happening right here, right? This is happening underwater, but you can't see it. So this is literally shifting. This is literally shifting the ground underneath you, the ground that you are sitting, that you are standing on, sitting on, driving on, whatever it may be that you're doing on the ground. It's literally shifting it underneath you, but you are not aware of it. Because why? Because they're minuscule. But the little earthquakes, they add up. They add up. I'm going to let y'all know. They add up to a point of time. You're going to be like, oh, shit, California falling off. Oh, shit, Florida falling off. Oh, shit, North Carolina falling off. Because this is literally happening.
There are about 50 times more volcanic eruptions under the ocean than there are up here where we can actually observe
50 times more.
Lava is constantly, every second of every day, coming in contact with the ocean.
Every second of every day.
These effects.
Thank you. Thank you.
Doing this in a tub is very different than actually taking a look at what is happening geophysically. Not to mention the fact that it's not just boiling hot metal in the mantle. It's other things as well. It's other chemistries. And so when you combine that with the modern observations and knowledge that the vast majority of the volcanoes are under the ocean, and they are constantly going off. If you want to ask the question about global upticks in this or that, we don't really know, because the majority of those are actually not well studied, not well observed. It's hard to have constant observation of something at the bottom of the Pacific on the seafloor like that.
Now,
in the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, there's constantly magma coming up and pushing out.
Now you know why. What they say, like 90% of our oceans are unexplored, right? They get their ass burned. 90% of our oceans. Think about that. Think about that.
On the plates like this, across thousands and thousands of miles, it doesn't do anything like that. And so that's number 2. Number 3 relates to that. They say when this happens, it's going to create this massive eruption, an explosion of basically millions to billions of times any nuclear blast that has happened on the Earth before. And that this blast will kill the entire Earth.
Right. So you see what's happening, right?
In addition to that not being supported by the things I just mentioned.
So if y'all don't understand what I'm talking about, right? Noise, read the comments of his video when you get a chance. So what's happening right here, right? So as you can see, okay, let's continue. Well, the red sun is interacting with the black sun, and then you have an inner Earth sun, right? And it's sending radiation waves. The radiation waves that are coming out from the upper atmosphere sun, and it's just like how can I say this? It's a north node and a south. It's a south node. Just like you, right? You have your mouth. When you eat, your mouth travels. Whatever you eat travels to your anus and excretes out. So it's the same thing. So the higher sun is feeding the lower sun, and it's feeding it through the planet. So that's why you have like sinkholes opening up. You have all these things opening up in order to purge the planet of these parasites that have been wow, I can't even think of the word. Basically, they have, I can't even think of the word. These parasites have basically come over our planet and taken over our planet, just like you have parasites within your body right now. And your body's doing the same thing. Your body's also purging. That's why, again, a lot of us are feeling the way that we do, because our body must rid of these parasites. It's the same thing on Earth. So as we go through this, right, just like what's happening to Earth is also happening to you. What's happening to Earth is also happening to you. Her ether body is going to be pulled out of this physical vessel, and she's going to become what you call an ethereal being. The same shit with you. What's happening to you as well. Your physical body is going to be released from the physical vessel, and you're going to become an ethereal being. Because Nibiru, what they call Nibiru, Planet X, whatever, Shango, all these celestial beings that you're going to be seeing in the atmosphere, is helping create this. It's helping her pull herself out of her body. It's kind of like when you come here, when you want someone to do something, you help someone, and you bring numbers, you bring a mass of numbers in order to help that person. So an ethereal being, a celestial being, need other celestials around her. That's why there's multiple objects in the sky right now that they are hiding from you, that they don't want you to see, that they don't want you to know. They're multiple. That's why they keep doing this chemtrails. Not only they're poisoning us with these chemtrails, but they're also hiding a bunch of celestial items in the sky right now. So now when they come, right, because everything is magnetism. Hold on, y'all. Right? What's it called? Fuck. Damn, this shit's not even. Damn, why is this not? Everything is magnetism, right? Your soul is magnetic. Your soul is magnetic, just to let you know. Your soul is magnetic, spirit is electric. So when the magnetic beings, they're huge magnetic beings, they are bigger than Earth. Remember, these are the creators these are what you call the grandmother, the great great mother put these beings here as creators, the beings who created these. So these other planets, they're suns and planets. That's the only thing that exists. Planets and suns. Stars, when people talk about stars and whatnot, stars are the same thing as planets. I mean, stars are the same thing as suns. So when these planets and these suns come around, Earth, they're causing her ethereal body to pull out of the physical vessel, just like you know what I'm saying? Again, this is why you're feeling called to take care of yourself, eat healthier and whatnot, remove these parasites, remove these heavy toxins, these heavy metals in your body, because if you're magnetic, right, and you have heavy metals in your body, what do you think is going to happen? It's going to be hard for you to be pulled out of this ether. Your body is going to be hard for the ether beings, the ether celestials, to pull you out of it. So that's why you need to purge yourself with these metals, purge yourself with these toxins, purge yourself with these traumas. Not to mention, when you go there, you're going to be a high vibrational being. Things are going to manifest at will. So whatever comes to mind is going to manifest at will to you. That's why you got to be on a high vibration or whatnot. So the planet is going to go through what's called a stasis mode, right? A stasis mode where basically once all this shit is done, we're going to come back down to clean up the planet and put that planet back to where it's supposed to be in order. You know what I'm saying? And then that shit's going to start all over again. What's going on, Mystic Meow? Good to see you. And then the planet, we're going to put that shit back in order again. So when they're telling you all this scary rah-rah shit, there's a reason why they're not telling you about this, because it's going to start all over again. Now, but there's going to be a different variation. You're going to have people living in a fifth density world, fourth, fifth density world, and then you're gonna have people in the 3D who didn't pass their test, who didn't complete their assignment, who didn't do their homework, and they're gonna go back to Earth to create to basically be part of this illusion ass world again. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's happening. Let's finish this. So that's why you see this shit right here. It's gonna go through a stasis mode, just like when where we're jumping chakras. It's the same shit. Planets doing the same thing. They are jumping chakras just as much as we are. As above, so below. As above, so below.
What we are going through is a cycle. It happens every 12,000 years.
12,000 years, right? Because you got 12-strand DNA, 12 cranial nerves. You have what's it called? This also related to what's it called? What was I gonna say? The 12 chakra system that we're supposed to have. See, in the 3D world, you only have 7 chakras. But when you go to 4D, 5D, when you go 4D and higher, now you have what's called a 12 chakra system. And then a celestial, which would be Earth, has what you call a 13 chakra system. And then now, because the other chakras of Earth had been dormant, and the same thing for you as well. The other chakras on Earth had been dormant as well. So now she's becoming an ethereal being. Those chakras are becoming they're becoming alive. They're becoming shaken to awaken. The same shit for you as well. So your 12 chakras are becoming alive. Your 12 DNA are becoming alive. Your 12 cranial nerves are coming alive and pumping up this neuromelanin in order to wake you up. It's the same thing that's happening to the planet. So now that's why you're gonna become taller. You're gonna become stronger. You're gonna be faster. You're going to be basically the higher version of yourself. You're incorporating more light into your physical vessel. Is the same shit as Earth. As above, so below.
Has never happened before. There is nothing that is coming right now in this cycle that didn't happen 12,000 years ago, that didn't happen 24,000 years ago, 36,000 years ago,
every 12,000,
etc., etc., etc. And so I would say that for literally all the reasons I just mentioned, that is highly unlikely. They also claim that when this happens, and there's a magnetic disruption, the moon will either be flung into the sun or crash down into the Earth.
So the moon belongs on the Earth. The moon belongs on the Earth. And the reason why that is this is why the moon, the tides of the Earth is affected by the moon, right? You just right? When you're far away from home, or when you come home, something pulls you back into home. The tides of the Earth are affected by the moon, because the moon are rocks. Back in the day when we were going through the war, when these big asteroids, these big celestials hit Earth, the rocks of the moon flung from the Earth and basically created the moon and started gravitating around the Earth. So the moon will come back to Earth. That's why they made the movie Moonfall. the moon will come back to Earth and basically set everything back into order. That's why they made the movie Moonfall. They don't tell you these shits for no reason, y'all.
This is not exactly supported by the magnetic science or basic gravity, which, yes, we can have the conversation all we want at some other point about gravity being a function of electricity and magnetism. But even still, things can be calculated in terms of gravity. If I drop something, you can still use gravity to describe it mathematically, qualitatively, etc.
Gravity doesn't exist.
And then on top of that, there's the fact that the moon has never been flung into the sun or crashed down into the earth before. And this cycle happens every 12,000 years. And again, nothing is going to happen this cycle that didn't happen 12,000 years ago and 12,000 years before that and 12,000 years before that. Just like all those other times, there are a handful of the millions and millions of species on this planet, a handful of species that will probably go extinct. There will be a major hit to the population of nearly every species, but nothing like this is supported by the evidence and the data. So, I realize that this is very much a video where I'm expressing topics that are opinions on topics that are directly counter to somebody else. I realize that this is in many ways a debunking of what someone else is saying. I do not necessarily wish to express any disrespect, but I healthily and respectfully disagree with several of the points made, several of the predictions made, and several of the rationales behind those points and predictions. So that's my take on the Creative Society. And the only other thing I have to say is picking out an exact date based on these things seems not only wrong to me, but almost scientifically inappropriate. So there's my take on the Creative Society. Still willing to chat with you guys if you want to talk about some of these things and get your head around the stuff that is well documented.
So what he's saying is the Creative Society basically gave a date when all this shit is supposed to happen. But he's basically saying, yeah, there's no specific date when there's no specific date when this is supposed to happen, but just know it's going to happen when it happens, basically. So that's what he's basically talking about. So yeah, we're due, y'all. We're well overdue for this shit. We're well overdue for this shit. So I just wanted to show y'all that video and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree on the date as well. You know, like what's it called? You see everything that's happening. Everything that's happening, it's going to increase. You know what I'm saying? It's going to get more intense, right? These people have to basically get rid of their creation, everything that has been his what's his website? It's suspicious observers on pardon me. Suspicious Observers on YouTube. That's what his thing is. Go watch. He's been talking about this for years. I believe he's been talking about this for at least 7-8 years, I believe. I don't remember, but I've seen videos as far as back as 5-6 years. So even before that, he's been talking about this. You know, he's been doing this research for a very, very, very long time. So information that they have been publicly hiding from you, he goes through links to put it out there because he finds it very pertinent for you guys to know shit like this, because nobody else is telling you about this besides the other many YouTubers. Like Wages World does this shit too. Wages World shows you videos. He shows you the magnetosphere of the Earth. He shows you the sun, the sunspots, the sun flares that are coming onto the coming off of the sun and coming into the earth and just burning out the magnetosphere. Y'all have no idea, because the fact of the matter is we were never in this position before. So now, of course, if we were never in this position before, we got to get out. We weren't stuck in a dome like this. It's not just us that's in a dome, but it's the whole planet that's in a dome. It's not just us. There's other beings, other entities that are living outside of what you call the Arctic wall, whatever, that are also in the dome. They have been encompassed in the dome as well. So, this is our time. This is literally our time to get out and basically basically become the higher beings, to be part of our other family that are on the other side that are waiting for us, right? You have so many people around you right here, right now, just waiting on you to basically realize what has been going on. And it's so beautiful because so many people are waking up. This is so beautiful. You know, it's so beautiful because so many people are waking up and realizing what the fuck has been going on, right? I said this before. You can trick God, but you can only trick God for a little bit of time. No matter that little bit of time can be 6,000 years, because what's 6,000 years to infinity, right? What's 12,000 years to infinity? What's 24,000 years to infinity, right? If you don't die, your soul lives on and on and on and on again. What's a little bit of time just for amusement, just for entertainment, just to live the celebrity life just a little bit again, right? Just to go to school and get entertained by these liars and these narcissists. What is that? What is that time compared to your infiniteness? What is that time compared to it? It doesn't compare to any of that. You're just being amused for a short amount of time. That's one good way to entertain God. Bring other entities from other worlds. Let them participate in this shit, in this school that's meant to make you rise up and become greater than what you are. That's one way. And I'm glad to be part of it. And I'm glad to be helping y'all remind you who and what you are. Through me. Just by me remembering who I am. I'm so glad these experiences that I went through to shape and form me to what I am now. To help you guys realize what's going on. No better other way. No better other way. Why is this not playing? Oh, there we go. You feel me? But that being said, y'all, I just wanted to come on here and do what I do. They ain't stopping shit. They ain't stopping shit. They were never able to stop shit. Right? We were high for a little bit. We were at that stop sign. We thought it was a stoplight. We thought it was a stoplight that was red forever. Until the high came down, we realized, hold on, that's a stop sign. That's not a red light. And I'm saying this because this shit has happened to me before too. You feel me? But once you realize that shit was just a stop sign, now we go, baby. All lights are green. All lights are green. Go, 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 go. Don't stop. You're going to have plenty distractions. Plenty people are going to try to stop you. Plenty people are going to, hey man, remember that feature you wanted to do? Hey man, remember that house that you wanted to do? Fuck that. I don't want to be physical no more. I don't want to deal with this shit no more. Y'all can have this. Y'all can have this. Y'all can have this. I don't want this no more. I'm done with this. If you have been feeling, someone says, Shiki Nene say, have you been feeling tired and drained lately? You damn right. This is a process. You are what you call alchemizing. The lead is being turned into gold. You are becoming a golden being. The golden race. You think that's easy? No, what's happening on earth is happening within you too. As above, so below. As within, so without. You are connected to earth more deeper than they have you believe in. Look at the animals. The animals are disappearing. They're dying out. They're going where you're going. En masse. And this is what's going to happen to a lot of you. En masse. Whether you believe it or not. So it takes time. There's only going to be a few here to help clean up this place. Those who are meant to be here to help clean up this place. But the ones who cannot take it, you will be taken away from here. Don't worry, you're really protected. You are highly protected. Don't give into that fear shit. You never existed under fear. You've been tricked. How can you fear something that never existed? How can you fear that you are infinite? How can you fear that? So I'm here to remind you. You chose to be here. Ain't nobody told you to come here. You chose to be here. So whenever you start to get that fear, whenever you start to vibrate in that low vibration, remember you chose to come here. You chose to experience this. You chose this to write this off. To become a multi-dimensional being. To connect with your multi-dimensional self. And don't you forget it. And if you do forget it, look up to the stars. You'll definitely see yourself in there. That being said, y'all, that has been my presentation. My live. I'm so happy that you guys are here. I'm so happy that that video blew up so I can get my live back, so I can talk my shit and do my shit, so I can remind you guys of who and what you are. Because it's so important in these times to be reminded of what you are. Not too many people are doing that. A lot of people are fear-mongering. A lot of people are putting bullshit information out. A lot of people are participating in other shit that's unnecessary in other people's lives, seeing what other people have going on, when you need to focus on yourself. When you need to focus on yourself. Your cells that are changing within you right now, that you can't feel. It's trying to connect with you, telling you what's going on. The planet is talking to you, but you're so disconnected from nature that you have no idea. So I have been sent here as a messenger to let you know what's going on. Don't you ever forget your connection to the universe, your divine connection to the multiverse. You are a multi-being first. You are a multi-dimensional being first. And then physical being, if you choose to be. None of this shit matters. None of this shit matters. That's why I say it doesn't matter. It has no weight, no validity. Remember, y'all. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. You are the universe. You are a representation of the universe in a physical vessel. You are a representation of the universe in a physical vessel. That being said, y'all, you know what I say. Thank you for tuning into my frequency. You only tune into my frequency because you resonate with the information that I have. It's time to ascend, whether you're ready or not. All I know is the time is here, and when it comes to it, you better be ready. Safe travel into the astral. These beings are not playing. These beings are not playing. They are looking for bodies to snatch up. So protect yourself. Whether it be protecting your crown, putting a protective barrier over you and your environment. Protect yourself. It's here whether you know it or not. They've been putting into your face They've been putting it everywhere. It's here. The ascension is here. It's either you're ascending or you're descending. There's only two routes you can go. That's why they say the path to heaven is narrow. The heaven is in your mind. It starts with your mind first. Once you make it up in your mind, no one else can tell you anything. You choose. Exactly, Shikinene. You become a chosen being. Nobody chooses you to do anything. There is no magic number, 144,000. These are the codons, the nadis, the chakras. That's within your brain. That's within your body, as above, so below. That connects when you decide to become a chosen being. Then you have a chance, you have a choice to ascend. Every single thing will have the opportunity to do this. I'm just here to remind you. That's it. Again, y'all, I appreciate love, y'all. I don't know when what's tomorrow? Tomorrow, Wednesday or Tuesday? Look, days are gone. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? Tomorrow's Wednesday, yeah. I'll probably be back tomorrow, you feel me? I'll probably be back tomorrow. I gotta make up for what TikTok have done to me. I gotta bring my people back, you feel me? I gotta get the people back. So I'm gonna see if I can put a little presentation for y'all tomorrow, you feel me? Get my life back, get my people back, y'all. But other than that, y'all, peace in, baby. Love y'all. Love y'all. Rest well. Safe travels in the astral. Peace in.